We are live. Had some technical difficulties, as always. What's up, guys?
Welcome to Power Alphas Live.
Don't mind our dogs in the
Don't mind
background.
our dogs going crazy. We're just at a relaxing Monday. We wanted to go live today for a couple reasons. We wanted to discuss Mandy's incredible show this past weekend in Miami. Before we get into those details, I just want to say how extremely proud I am of Mandy. This is something that she didn't have to do. She wanted to do. It was a personal challenge. She was very committed for 12 weeks. Very admirable, very impressive. So from that aspect, I just want to say, before we dive into all this.
Trey, no!
Get off.
As if you saw our dog right now. All right, so also, thanks, babe. Appreciate that. We are also filming the episode, so if you guys missed this live, I want to show them. We have our other camera up, and we're filming the episode to go on YouTube. So don't worry, this video is being recorded, but if you just saw our 160-pound Kanye Corso sniffing the camera, so you see what it looks like on there. So thanks, babe, for that.
You're welcome.
Yes, it's been a little crazy. I have to read stuff too, so I can't sit back that far. A lot of things going on. Finally, I'm able to kind of relax a little bit, but it just never ends. But I'm super grateful. We had a great weekend in Miami. Thank you, everyone. I'm seeing you're all joining and talk about all the results, what went down. Oh my God, the cookies in my purse. So yesterday we had to get back to New York, Connecticut fairly quickly after the show because Sabby's grandmother turned 100. Crazy. It was really cool. So we couldn't miss that. So we actually had a really early flight yesterday morning. So yeah, the sneaking the cookies in the bag.
I saw you post that.
Yeah, they just said something about it. So one of his aunts, well, all of his aunts are amazing cooks, but one of them specifically like makes homemade cookies, and I couldn't have them at the last event, which was his cousin's shower. So I took so many cookies home, and oh my gosh, they were so good.
Is your sugar tooth gonna come back now that you're done with the competition?
Yeah, a little bit, but I gotta maintain it now, guys. Now we have a wedding, so all right, so going back, when I decided I wanted to do this show, it was mainly for myself. Like Sabby kind of just said, I didn't need to do this. I just, I've already been a bikini world champion. I'm super grateful. It's kind of like full circle where it all began, basically, because when I first competed in 2014, 10 years ago, I, was going to college for speech language pathology. I really wasn't, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do or anything, but when that whole thing started, it was kind of the stepping stone for everything else that I've achieved since then, WWE. Long story short, I got asked to do a Skype interview for Tough Enough from WBFF. So it kind of like catapulted me into where I am today. So I am blessed and grateful because everything happens for a reason. You never really know where one opportunity can go. And that's why I always tell people to take risks because, like I said, you never know. And like it can open a door that you never thought that you would ever, get into, like wrestling. So, hey, Gregory. How has the competition evolved since your last fight? I'm going to talk about that. Definitely. And Trey wants part of this video. I can hear him.
Who?
Someone said Trey wants part of this video.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. Finally, he just left the room. Thank goodness.
Big horse.
Pain in the ass. But anyway, thanks. You what?
Are you connecting on this? The live?
No, I'm not. I told them to connect so they can go on my Instagram. Thanks. My nails are really a lot. I never do nails like this, but they match my bikini. So they're like really hard to type. I can't even type on the computer. But thank you.
Are you going back to wrestling someday?
Thank you. Which one? Me or Tino?
Probably you.
I don't know yet, I stepped back on stage, wanted to kind of do that, and then we'll see about wrestling for the future. I'm not too sure, but we're going to talk about WBFF today. Thank you, MK Just Mike. I'm trying to have myself get added to the Instagram. So, yeah, I don't know what's difficult about it. yes, I will talk about the scoring as well, the judging and all that. Okay, so shall we get into it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. My knees. I'm really
So
sore.
first of all, before we get into it, let's tell like a funny story of my seat, in my front row seat.
Oh yeah, this is funny. Yeah.
It was the only time I think that I could ever not get yelled at for looking at girls' butt size, bikinis.
Yeah.
I was first row on the edge of the stage, right in front of the judges. So I actually got to watch every single competitor walk by. They all kind of stuck their butt out in my direction.
Well, so
I got a fair evaluation of everybody in a bikini.
And the way they did the show this time was like a runway show in Miami, and it wasn't like that when I first competed. So it was legit like a runway where everyone was a little bit below, and like you had to walk all the way out, do your poses. And Sabby was kind of in like the best seat of the house because a lot of the girls had to like face the judges that way, or they really wanted to like pose that way because the judges were behind him, kind of like to the right a little bit or to the left looking at him. So I was actually looking backstage when I was waiting to go out, and I was like, wow, Sabby has the best seat in the house. And I'm watching him like just look at every girl, and like, you know, our bikinis are small, so there I joined. Perfect. Mr. Lime's a big fan of mine. Mr. Lime said thanks for doing the live feed too, so you got to watch it. So yes, Mr.
I'm glad
Lime,
you guys got to see it.
So Gregory, it did compare a little bit my walk in Miami Swim Week. It was a little different, but that was definitely like runway style, which is different. Like I said, 10 years ago, it wasn't really like that. So it's changed a lot. Everything, it evolves. So, shall we?
Without further ado, drum roll.
Which I'm going to get into detail.
How'd you finish?
Yeah. So I felt great stepping back on stage after 10 years. I think it was a cool little milestone and little like check off the box that I kind of wanted to do. Physique was really there. I ended up competing in 2 different divisions. I did bikini, which I am a former bikini world champion. So this show was an amateur and pro show. So basically amateurs that don't have their pro card can compete, and then obviously pros can compete against other pros to get that world champion status, which I got 10 years ago. So I was going for number 2. And then wellness is the new category they have, which is like kind of bigger lower body and glutes. So the way my body came in, we decided that we should try that out as well. So basically bikini division, I went out there first. Okay, so
that was your world title.
Yeah. So that was my world title. So I placed second.
Oh, boo!
Boo! You suck. Oh.
Disappointing.
See, the dogs are even really disappointing. Yeah. So I placed second, which
listen, you know what? It's an amazing accomplishment. A second worlds.
Second in the world.
It's okay, but I felt like, not being biased because she's my beautiful fiance, I just felt like she had it hands down. She looked amazing. She had great stage presence. I thought she had a full package. But you know what? At the end of the day, congratulations to the girl that won. She seems like she's, just kind of kicking off her career like you were 10 years ago. So it was a hell of a battle. I'll let you kind of speak about it. But I was a little bit of judge disappointed. I was disappointed in the judges for sure.
So yeah, WBFF is a lot about not just your physique, but stage presentation, overall presence, total package, which 10 years ago when I first stepped foot on stage, they always loved my everything about my stage presence, whether it was from top to bottom. So there's a lot of different variables, and basically my physique came in really great. I actually really do feel like I feel better now at 34 than 24 because I've grown, I've put on a lot of muscle. We all get smarter as we get older, and it's just normal to feel better. And I think also like 30s is like your prime, especially for women. So age is just a number. Don't think that you can't start anytime or anywhere because of a certain age.
45 and a 40 plus 40 division was the cool.
Yeah, so they do 45 plus, 35 plus actually too, and transformation division and stuff. So WBFF, it's oh, my hair is really messy and knotty. It's changed a lot over the years. It was a much different show. It was like a runway show, so it was kind of like a long runway, and you kind of like do your poses at the end of the runway, which normally you do them like right in front of the judges. This time the judges were kind of on the side. Sabby had the best view in the house.
Yep.
Yeah, there was some good competition. It was a little bit of a smaller show than the one I competed in years ago. And I would say overall, I think my physique was really there. The girl that won, I congratulate her, and I think she had really great stage presentation. She really had great energy, and I'm happy for her as well. I think, and I want to get back to like explaining, how WBFF was kind of like the start of my career as far as everything that transpired the last 10 years. When I started in 2014 and I competed and I won that world title, after that was when I got a call to get on WWE Toughen Up, which was a Skype interview. It was actually a few of us from WBFF. So one door opened, and I took that call, and then obviously the rest was history. I became a WWE superstar. So I always tell people, like, you just never know where one opportunity can bring you, and it was a full circle moment, nonstop, Nick. Yes, I was actually just going to say that. You took the words out of my mouth. So also then wellness, I competed and I placed third, which I kind of took that on the chin, and I think that was kind of fair, because I do think there were some other girls that were a little bit like bigger on the bottom half, meaning like more muscle tone on the bottom. Bikinis, like, they want you to be lean, but they also want you to be kind of soft and not as ripped as like a fitness or figure model. So there's like so many different criteria that they look at, and there's a lot of different things. Bicep flex, there you go.
She was lean and mean. If you guys want to go see her walk live, go to my Instagram and watch the live feed. I did about what was it? About 3 minutes of live feed, 4 minutes.
Penny, this is a little inappropriate, showing your
But,
spread eagle to the camera.
If you guys want to see how good she looked on stage, just go watch the live feed on my Instagram. It's Sabatino P24.
Well, yeah, Sabby went live, and also I have a lot of stage photos and videos that are coming soon. So I placed third in wellness and second in bikini. So I didn't bring that crown home, but you know what? It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I was really doing this for myself. I really wanted to kind of step back on stage, get ready for the wedding that we have coming up, kind of be somewhere in the middle, like physique wise, like not competition weight for my wedding, but like a little bit leaner than what I was. So, yeah, we had a lot of fun. Did you have fun, babe?
I had a lot of fun. It was.
Sabby hates Miami.
It was. No, it was great. I'm Mandy's biggest fan on every aspect. I'm so proud of her. I actually shed a little tear when she first came on stage. Yeah, like a little tear coming down the eye. But
bless you.
Just like I said, it's for me. I understand what kind of commitment comes into that kind of role and that kind of challenge. And she was so committed for 12 weeks. And it takes a lot of courage to step up on stage. Every girl that was on that stage, I commend and I respect, because they put the work in, they put the effort in. And at the end of the day, obviously there's only one winner, and just to be able to compete like that, I think is a great attribute. And Mandy,
thanks, living like smalls.
Like I said, it's something that you didn't have to do, but she did it. She committed herself. She starved herself of the deli food.
Starved.
No, the deli food.
Yeah, I
no,
starved.
You actually ate.
I ate a
lot of food, but you're all like so healthy and fish. But
thanks, Dave, too. Dave said, for someone who hasn't competed in 10 years and to take second or third, be proud of that shit. Very few people could do that.
Yeah, she did. Listen,
thank you.
We're just very competitive people. And I wanted to see my beautiful fiance win. I thought she was the most dominant from every aspect. From her presence, beauty, full package. But
you know about the caramel special?
That being said, she's gonna have a caramel special now.
No, that's not. So okay, I will tell you. Everyone always asks, like, what are you gonna have your first meal? So I had a burger and French fries before.
No, she didn't starve. I was just joking. I meant like junk food.
Oh, Mr. Lime.
Mr. Lime.
Mr. Lime.
It wasn't. No, she's just junk food. I meant like the deli food.
Bad food. I starved myself from.
You actually ate like 5 meals a day, which was crazy.
Yeah, I still had up until prep. Like I was on 1,400 calories. Still eating a ton of food. Obviously, you deplete yourself from like some carbs toward the end. I almost passed out one day because I actually didn't eat a meal soon enough, and you got to be careful about that.
Well, explain to them, honestly, because I didn't even know this, but listen, that's the misconception right now that is not true that I want to speak on for a second. People think like, oh, I want to lose weight, I'm not eating. I'm not eating. It's not that. She actually ate more losing weight than she ate when she wasn't going to lose weight. She ate like in a very strict manner every 3 hours. Everything was
high
weighed,
protein,
you know,
low
high
carb,
protein, low
high
carb.
fats.
But that just gives an example of anybody out there that wants to lose weight. The answer is not eating. Like I hear some people say, oh, I'm not going to eat breakfast and lunch, I'll just eat dinner. That's actually worse for you sometimes because what happens is your body will store fat because they know they're not getting food. So honestly, like it's actually an impressive, whole kind of game plan you watch because I was impressed how much food she was eating. So much turkey, so much fish, so much ground
Speaking of
rice.
that, I just want to start answering some questions, respond to some people. What food did I get sick of eating the most? Ground turkey for sure. I'm still eating healthy, so like we made some bison for lunch today because like I just can't go near turkey right now because I don't know why, but I had turkey like for 2 meals out of the day, and it was just like a couple times I had to eat it cold the other day.
What was the fish you kept eating? The whitefish?
Codfish was good. I'm not sick of that. Actually, Fit and Prep does a really good job making codfish, so I actually
shout out Fit and Prep.
Yeah, I was actually okay with that. Yes, I have green eyes. Well, blue, I think. I don't really know what color they are. You live in Long Island, New York, and I have to make my way up to Arthur Avenue Deli. Yes, you did. Any recommendations to Arthur Avenue Deli? Sabby's got them all.
I mean, honestly, I haven't had a bad sandwich there. Every sandwich I've had has been like the best I've ever had. But if you like Italian combo, best Italian combo I ever had. If you like chicken cutlets, they have the hammer. I like chicken cutlet, fresh mozzarella, broccoli rabe, sun-dried peppers, little balsamic.
I was gonna say our one that we've been glaze. That sandwich has been a big hit. Like chicken cutlet, fresh mozzarella, sun-dried peppers, which is amazing, balsamic glaze, and little broccoli rabe too.
Also, they make their in-house roast beef, right? What do you make?
Oh yeah, the roast beef.
The roast beef is I don't even like roast beef, but they make their own. They slow cook it. It is unbelievable. I had the roast beef on rye sliced bread with coleslaw and Russian dressing. It was like, it tastes like a McDonald's Big Mac, but that was extremely healthier for you.
Yeah, so I think
not healthy, but healthier than a Big Mac.
Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna get a.
What are you getting, babe?
I'm either gonna get, like, my brother Gary makes really good panini, so I'm probably gonna get like maybe a panini, maybe like a chicken cutlet, fresh mozzarella, sun-dried peppers, broccoli rabe. The panini's pressed, so I'll probably do that. Shit, I'm still really jacked. But yeah, definitely if you're up this way, you got to go to Arthur Avenue Deli for sure. Thanks, Heather. Appreciate that. I see you killing it over there in the gym too. Whose teeth are whiter? That's a really funny question. We actually.
Who do you guys think teeth are whiter?
Whose teeth are whiter? It's funny. Mine look whiter on my phone, and yours look whiter.
I need an answer though.
I can't really say. Well, I have veneers, so Sabby's aren't veneers. So if he wins, that's.
Mine should win though, because mine are all natural.
Oh, natural. What's good? Thanks, Britt.
Britt who?
Britt, Gio.
Oh, Britt, what's good?
Shout out to Fit Queen, if that's the right Fit Queen. She is the one that beat me.
Is it really?
I think that's her Instagram. Yes. Congratulations to Fit Queen. I was just talking about you and how you did amazing, and we're very proud of you and excited to see your journey. So congratulations. If that is your right Instagram, it's hard to read over here on these things. Oh my God, remember when I gave you a Cold Stone gift card? Yes, at WrestleMania, someone gave me a Cold Stone gift card. So that is one thing that I am very excited to have, guys, is Cold Stone, because although I was having Cold Stone along the prep a little bit.
Like twice.
Yeah. Well, yeah, twice, maybe 3 times.
Really?
So in the beginning, I had a couple times, and then my last cheat meal was Cold Stone. Yes, definitely happy to eat. God, this thing is so annoying. I'm trying to. Okay. Do I miss the WWE? I miss the WWE a little bit. Yeah, of course. Will I ever return? I don't know. I came back to WBFF, so maybe I'll return. Who knows? Need more sandwich making videos. Yes, on it. Let's see yours. I look very uncomfortable, my body. Also, when I did two categories this weekend, we had a pose, and like you have to stand next to each other, and they move people around, whatever. And my categories were kind of back to back. So like my back was locking up.
You cramped up?
Like not even cramped up. My back was just getting sore. Like I don't pose like that much, obviously, anymore. And when you're in 6-inch heels and you're posing and you're tightening and you're relaxing and you're moving and mind you, we like waited so long backstage to go out that like we were getting pretty tired. It was getting pretty late. But let's see. What's up, Rusty? What's the first meal at our Silly? Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to see. The first meal I think is going to be a panini. The deli's closed right now, so whoever said they're on their way.
We're lucky it's closed because Mandy probably
I would have been there, and they're closed. Wait, today's Monday. Today's Monday, right? Yeah, they're open tomorrow. I'm trying to see because this is all. I have some other questions that I have to answer on the other one, but I don't know why it's not moving. I think because I stopped it.
Babe, will you be in the big event in New York again? I'm
not too sure if I'm going to be there yet. Okay. Who's this handsome guy in the back right here? That's Sabatino. Do I watch The Sopranos? No, I used to a little bit. From Albania.
I hear you're single, Mandy. Yeah, that's not true.
On yours too. That's funny.
It's messed up, buddy. You see this rock?
Yeah.
Where's the rock?
See this thing? Can't miss it. Come on now.
Single. Would Sabby ever compete?
Oh, that's a good question.
You know what? After her, I felt like she should have won. I got kind of motivated, like I should go compete real quick. But
he just wanted to go on stage and just retaliate. No,
yeah, no. I, you know what? Honestly, I actually got a couple questions. Her coach asked me the same question. And for me, I've never trained and like ate like that to go ahead and compete. That's really never an interest of mine. I've always trained first to be the best athlete I could be. Right? Obviously the best athlete, the fastest athlete, the most explosive athlete. So I never trained that kind of category.
But his legs and glutes are already there to like bodybuilding style because of the way you train.
That being said, I don't know. I would never say never. It's not on my bucket list. You know, Rob asked me today, babe, if there was a couples competition.
Oh, that would be good.
That maybe we could do together one day. I said I'd probably do a couples competition, but
that would be cool.
You know, I just never really desired that. I train more for my mental health. It's me versus me. Like I always preach you versus you. I don't really compare myself to anybody else.
Someone asked for it. They asked for it.
But well, for me, it's just I just want to be a better version of myself every day. So I don't really. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I could strict my diet that tight and that clean. So
for people that don't really get it and they haven't ever done it, it's not for everyone, honestly. I mean, competing is, you do have to, like, we could all have discipline, but it is a different type of discipline. Like, there's nights, you know, you can't really, like, when it gets closer, like, you can't go out to a regular restaurant. Like, you got to watch how people cook things. It's not just, like, eating healthy. It's a lot of discipline, and if it's something.
Oh, this guy said Sabby's is whiter teeth. Not to cut you off.
Damn.
That a boy. I like that.
Sabby's looking to see who won, who has whiter teeth.
No, but he has on this one.
So it's not for everyone, but I will say it's something that's really cool for yourself. Excuse me, and you know, you don't need to do it for anyone else. If you do it for yourself, it's really cool to see the hard work that you put into something. And the discipline that you realize that you have, which we all do, but it's like whether you want to use that or, you know, kind of really, like, I mean, it's a choice, right? So it's like you may have it, you may not, but it's also like one of them things where once you do fight and you get to the end, it's like anything. It's like an award. It's like no matter what place you do, whatever, how well you do, it's like you were able to do that. So it's just like cool for yourself. If that makes sense.
Yeah, Mrs. Lime 55 asked if I like the new kickoff NFL. No, I do not.
What is that?
It's a new kickoff rule. They're just taking away so many aspects of real football. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback has a flag on soon. You know, make a flag football. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, when I was playing in the NFL, people used to make their living on kickoff. Like there was some guys who just made the team because they were good at kickoff and special teams. So they're taking a lot of opportunities away from other players. But I know they're trying to do it for the safety, but you know, you only play football to be in the safest sport in the world. But no, I don't like it.
We're answering some questions. If for those of you who are you know, want to hear more about this, we're going to post the video. We're recording right now for Power Alphas podcast. I wanted to make this episode be about the show that we just had this weekend. I didn't want to do a random episode, so that's why we kind of decided to go live.
What's the biggest hurdle you faced for this competition?
Great question.
That's a good question. Who is that?
Gregory's my boy, yeah.
Gregory, what's up, brother?
So the biggest hurdle I faced, I would say the last week was really hard for me because that's when I realized, like, oh, I forgot kind of what competing kind of felt like, because my whole prep from 12 weeks out, like, wasn't crazy hard. Like, yes, it was hard, but I ate a lot, and I would say, like, a lot of the food was high protein. I still had my carbs. When I cut the carbs out for lunch and I just had carbs in the morning, it was hard because, like, 3, 4 o'clock, I would get really tired, and, like, you need more coffee, but then it's like, I don't want to keep drinking so much coffee. So that was the biggest, like, hurdle, I thought, was just that last week. And then I was in a meeting with a couple people, and I went to go get up, and I almost passed out because I was low in sugar, like a hypoglycemic state, which I don't know if anyone's ever experienced that, like any diabetic out there. Like, now I feel you, because that is very, very scary when your blood sugar gets really low. Like, I grabbed, like, some olives to eat really quick because I didn't know what to do, because I literally, like, it was very scary. Has that ever happened to you? Mm-hmm. It was, like, really
Gregory asked, did you ever have a point where, like, what am I doing?
Towards the end a little bit, just because, like I said earlier, and Sabby said it, like, you know, I did this for myself. I didn't do this for anyone or for anything. Like, it's been 10 years. I didn't really need to go back on the WBFF stage. I did it because I wanted to go back. I think it's also really nice and full circle that I achieved a lot of things since then. And I think it's really cool to kind of go back and give back to, and kind of help out with some of that stuff and promoting and all that. So, yeah, it was fun. And is this my last competition? Probably in fitness, I would say. You know, I'm 34. I'm getting married.
You won the crown. What else you gotta do?
Yeah, what else I gotta do? Come on now.
No, I'm just joking.
I mean, second in the world, though? I don't know. Shit. I'm just kidding. We were joking around. Because second is great, don't get me wrong. But, you know, came back to get that crown.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. Bachelor party's coming up soon?
No.
Bachelorette or bachelor? Which one? Both. Yes.
Both are coming up soon. If you could do anything different in competition, what would it be? If you could do anything different with this competition, like in the competition, you mean?
With this comp, what would it be? Like, if I could do anything different, like during the show? Or
yeah, maybe it's really asking.
Okay. I would say if I could do anything different.
A little more, maybe a baton.
That was good.
Do a little more baton circus.
So
the girl that won did some.
Wait, no, I want to talk.
She was actually good. Good energy. She was.
Great energy.
But she did
you
this
know
whole,
what?
like,
If I did
360 shit, thing around the leg and stuff.
If I did do something different, if I did change, I would have brought some ribbons and some bows and some batons. And
she worked the crowd good.
She worked the crowd great. Yeah, she did good. I'm not hating, I swear. I actually thought she had great stage presence. You know, like I said, they've changed a little bit. So I think, like, you know, putting on more of a little bit of a show, maybe I should have, like, maybe start twerking or something.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm kidding. We're just being silly, guys. We gotta have fun with it, you know? Yeah. Fernando, what up?
Tickle Mandy's feet. That's not on this live. That's another one later.
We have a lot of foot fetishes out of there. Bring some ping pong balls. Yeah, I could have done that. True. No, it wasn't a talent show, but you know, there's a variety of things that you get judged on. I mean, you get judged on everything. When people think fitness competition, it's not just your physique, which I'm excited to show you guys some of the photos of, like, comparing, you know, the top 5, the girls all in the same photo. It's kind of cool to see that, because you really don't know. You should have started juggling. I should have juggled. Damn it. Shout out to Perla, who just joined, who competed with me as well. She looked amazing. She got second in wellness. Shout out to Perla. She looked really great. Are we dating or best friends?
Who?
Me and you.
Don't you guys?
You are my best friend.
They don't look at your ring much.
So we're engaged, but we are best friends, to answer your question.
Yeah, she follows me everywhere I go.
I spend more time with you than anyone else.
Oh, goodness.
And Penny. Penny's my other best friend.
She tells Penny she loves him more than she loves me, though.
That is true.
See?
Does anybody, thanks, Perla. Does anybody love their dog more than their significant other?
Do you ever wrestle for practice, me and her?
We do a couple rounds
Are you having withdrawal now that you have no longer schedule for workouts and meals? Oh, no, we're still on a pretty big workout schedule.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I worked out today, guys. The grind don't stop.
Yeah, the grind don't stop.
That's another thing I wanted to say. Because I just...
It's a lifestyle, guys. We preach it. It's a lifestyle. No, I say it.
So I was just going to say that because I took a selfie earlier in the gym and I was like, right back at it. It's a lifestyle. So, oh, little Penny. It's a lifestyle. I've always worked out, for a long time now. Competing is a different type of regimen. But I will say it's so funny. When you compete like that, you actually get excited for the healthy things that were cut out of your diet. Like I got excited today for my protein shake, which is with a banana, almond butter, and flax seeds, and but that's so funny that you get excited for that because it's not it's a cookie or something. But for a while I was just doing protein and water because I didn't need that extra sugar. I got excited for my berries.
Get Sabby a camel clutch. Oh, in a camel clutch.
Oh.
No moves. No. Hey, stop. No tap. Not a good idea.
Tap out.
Tap out.
Arnold is always a special guest for a comp on occasions. If he invited
Gregory asked, "What's the lesson you learned?"
Okay, there's two. You have the best questions on yours. Why is everyone asking such good questions on Sabby's? Oh, power up. See, that's good. Okay. What's the one lesson I've learned from the process? Oh, one lesson I've learned from the process. Probably.
Great bikini show. You killed it.
Thank you. Just try eating.
The ball.
I don't know what lesson I learned. What did I learn, babe? What's the lesson I learned?
And what?
You were around for the whole process. What was the lesson that I learned through the process? Oh, maybe trust the process, which I kind of knew already. It wasn't something that maybe I learned, but trust the process is a really good lesson because you have a coach and you may get inside your head a lot and you may look at yourself and be like, oh, I don't like the way this looks or whatever it is. There's a lot of mental anxiety that goes on with competing, and a lot of people...
Penny is a girl, by the way.
A lot of people...
Penny's a girl.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of get... sometimes after a competition, you can get kind of in a low, especially if you didn't place the way you liked or your body starts changing. So it's really important to stay strong up here mentally. So I would just say trusting the process and making sure that you put, good hands in with your coach and he understands that, you're doing this and you're willing to see these changes and kind of trust him.
But we talked about this on our podcast before about kind of, spicing life up a little bit in personal challenges like this, setting short-term, long-term goals, like she said, trusting the process. But that's kind of what makes life exciting. Give yourself something to work for. Get excited for something. It could be a vacation. It could be a guy's trip or a girl's trip down the road. But you say, I want to be in a great shape when I go on that trip. So set tiny goals throughout the year that kind of gives you that little more motivation to do something you really enjoy. But yeah, it's we preach the lifestyle. Health is wealth, and doing the show was just an opportunity for her to challenge herself. Like I said, she didn't need to do it.
It was a big challenge for myself just to kind of do it. And right now I have the time to do it, which when I was in WWE, it was a little difficult because of the schedule and the diet of when you're on the road, it's really hard to diet like that. Competition diet especially. So what's up, Indonesia? Put it in God's hands. Yes, that's always a great thing as well. Give Mandy a wedgie. You're my cousin, Olivia Saccomanno? Wow, that's crazy. I don't know if we've ever met. That's wild.
Where she live?
Where do you live, Olivia?
So when is baby time coming?
Oh, when's baby time coming, babe?
Well, we gotta stay tuned.
That's what you put in God's hands.
Yeah, that's what you put in God's hands.
But, after we get married, we'll see about that when the time comes. But
whatever God blesses us with them.
We have a child right here. You hear these growls. She's pulling her?
No,
looking by her ear?
No.
Penny, say hi to the camera. She usually comes in my lives.
Ready? How bad?
Oh. Guys, we have a little psycho dog over here. Oh, look at her.
Look at her. Okay. Look, he's trying to bite me right now.
Look, Penny, show them your teeth.
Penny, show teeth for the camera.
Okay, so I lost Sabby. I don't know where he went, but he's over it. He's over our lives. But thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Also, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and OFTV. We have a great episode dropping next week, so make sure you check that out. And like I said earlier, I appreciate all the support, all the love from everyone. It was a great weekend, and I'm very blessed and grateful that I was able to step back on stage and have all the support out there as well. So love you guys, and I will see you guys next week.